Hi everybody, it's time for another foot video. It's been a year now. The last one was taken from my sky chair, looking at how smoothly life can go when you are questioning the thinking that is telling you that something is not supporting you 100%. And here we are almost a year later, and I'm sitting by the pool where I have done some work lately, the pool at my marina, because I am staying in my carriage house that has no bathroom. There is a wonderful little outhouse called Emily's Archipelago that I have just fashioned with a camping toilet, hand washing station, and now I've even discovered that there needed to be a way to do dishes, so I added an outdoor fish and game table, which it has a great little high-powered sink that uses a garden hose. So why have I been staying in that place, and why am I spending some of my time working from the pool here at the marina that I belong to? Well, it's partly because our cottage was double booked this week. Yes, we had two families showing up for the same week. Luckily, that's never happened in the 5 years of my using my beautiful spot as a vacation rental or retreat center. And yet, when it happened, it became a really big lesson that I wanted to share with you all. One of my clients, when she heard all the different things that had been going, quote, wrong in my life in the last week, the dryer stopping right after I got home from being with my dad, who was critically ill, and the dryer not working is a big deal in a vacation rental situation, especially when that dryer is squeezed in to a very small space, so we really want to fix it rather than replace it. And the very next day, the dishwasher at the cottage broke. The very next day, we installed air conditioning at the new carriage house, which didn't have it yet, and it was going to be over 100 degrees and we had guests coming. So in the end, a number of things started all falling apart at once. You know how that tends to go in waves. And yet she couldn't believe the ways that I was sharing with her that I just sort of moved through the motions of taking care of what needs to be taken care of, but having questioned the stories of tragedy or drama or why is this happening to me or here's what this is going to lead to. Everything tends to turn into lemonade. All the lemons just show up better than I could have imagined. And in this case, I even manifested some of the things I had said just days earlier, in fact hours earlier, that I wanted to accomplish in my life, but I wasn't sure how that was going to happen. So I just really listened to her encouragement that I go ahead and share that, write about it, or in this case share about it in a video, because we are used to going right into, oh my God, this is all going wrong mode, and then from there we go right into blame, shame, and panic, and it really cuts down the level of anxiety we experience and the need to point the finger at someone or something and believe that what's happening is a bad thing is really part of what keeps us from approaching the creative solutions and taking in exactly what the universe has to offer. So even in a situation like this, we've got the wild, wild, windy day and dark clouds rolling in, and I'm the only person at this pool. Most people would be saying, no, I can't go to the pool because it's raining, but I wanted to swim, and I'm here, and I make it work, and I'm even doing work from here. So what happens is a state of presence that, for example, when the second family showed up after we got the first family completely settled, and then also my longtime friend and cleaning person let me know that she could only work for another 2 weeks. So you would think, wow, all kinds of things were going crazy when that second family showed up expecting to stay in the same house that the first family was already in. But I decided to put them in my house, and I would move in with a friend or stay in our new carriage house. And it had been my wish just before that, just hours before. I said, I've been meaning to get over and spend a week at this carriage house just to make sure everything's working well and to do some writing and to take my own little respite. And it got enforced for me. I had also said I wanted to get everything out of my office and just have the things in my office that I need to run the coaching business and the retreat, and that happened too. We carted everything out of the office and over to the carriage house so that I could go through everything while I had time this week. And it turns out I didn't actually go through everything, nor did I get much writing done, but what emerged of the week was a pretty incredible state of I don't know, I guess grace, you would say, that the two families who ended up there together bonded so much. I was able to fix and get lots of things settled and rest and take naps and get lots of work done and meet with my team, and all kinds of things came out really, really good that would have looked like a bad thing. Even my cleaning person telling me she was giving me notice led us to the name of someone whose job had just fallen through, and she was doing a similar kind of management of properties like this, and I had been just thinking I needed to look for a manager. So this is the way it unfolds when you don't go right into beating yourself up and stay open to the ways the universe is protecting you and supporting you. And I know, words like the universe and all that, but in a way it is just the unfolding. There almost can't be a bad outcome, is what most of my clients find out. The longer we work together, they've started to question for themselves, as I have, whether or not we can even know what a bad outcome would look like, because so often it leads to something even better than you could have imagined. So if you're interested in knowing more about this, well, my mastermind and mentoring group right now are going into a really deep dive. It's an intimate, amazing program with incredible people. And right now we're working on being with the parts of what we hate going on in our bodies, those reactions, the feelings that come up when things happen, and finding out that it's the stuffing away of those feelings and the resisting them, and what we do to ourselves is really the only source of the pain, not ever the outside situation or the other person. So take care, and if you want to watch the other fit video, we'll attach a link for that. If you'd like to get some self-solidarity support and strategy with me, go ahead and sign up. I've got some free sessions coming up for people in the next couple of weeks. So take care, love you, bye-bye.